This is Scott Becker with the Becker Private Equity Business Podcast, the Becker Business Minute Podcast. This discussion is on strengthening one's weaknesses. We spend so much time in business, and the common Warren mantra is, and it's certainly the one that I've lived with and succeeded with, is focus on your strengths. Double down on your strengths, double down on your key customers, double down on your key profitability segments, double down on your strengths, understand your strengths, and double down on them. This is the concept of strength finders, that you'll get far further in business or in life by focusing and doubling down on your strengths. And I could not agree with that more. I live with that mantra. One of the things I will tell you, and one of the great satisfactions I would middle of life, is this concept of not being so interested in just core achievement, but the looking at weaknesses and determining if you could turn weaknesses into strengths. This is a very hard thing for most of us to do, and it's not necessarily where the profits or money is made. The profits and money are often made by focusing on your strengths, doubling down on your strengths. We talk about this constantly. We believe it very strongly. The flip side is, when you're not as worried about money and economics, there is a great satisfaction in trying to turn weaknesses into strengths. And this is much more challenging. If you start with your natural strengths, they are easy to refine, double down on, get better and better on. But there's also, and it takes more discipline, more grit, more persistence. If you could take one of your weaknesses and try and turn it into a strength, there may not be economic satisfaction in this, but I could tell you there's great karmic satisfaction in this and a great pleasure in trying to turn weaknesses into strengths. Now, again, the core for business has always been the strength finder, doubling down on your strengths, finding your strengths, exploiting the heck out of the strengths. But there is a love in life for taking weaknesses and trying to turn those into strengths, turning darkness into light, turning weaknesses into strengths. What a great challenge, but one worthy of consideration, as one worries more about growth and improvement than necessarily about business success. Thank you for listening to the Becker Private Equity Business Podcast. We hope this resonates with you. Thank you very much for joining us.